Welcome back. We have with us in the studio Robert Shirley and Dr. Julia Gist, and they're here to talk about the food pantry. Yeah? Okay.
We are.
Yeah.
Is this something new for the college, or?
We have had a food pantry at ASU Mountain Home for several years,
Uh-huh.
but in about the last year and a half, we've expanded it, really tried to market it to our students. We saw a growing need among our student population.
When you say need, is it because of the influx and outflux of the food, or you just need a bigger variety? What was the reason for that?
What we saw was a need from the students. They were hungry.
Oh, okay.
So, right, Robert?
Yes. Yeah.
So
At that age, they
Everybody's there.
yeah.
well, but strangely enough, our students are all ages.
Yeah.
So the average age of our students is in the upper 20s. So many of our students have families. So it's not just them that are trying to survive while they're in school, but it's their children and their families completely. So what we saw was students that didn't have lunch. We saw students who had used what they had in their pantry to send lunch with their kids or to feed their kids at home.
Right.
And so we started trying to figure out a way that we could help them, because we know they're not going to do as well in school if they are hungry.
Yeah, I don't do very well if I don't eat breakfast.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, let's talk about the program. Who does it benefit? I know we talked a little bit about that. Is there a requirement?
You just need to be a student
Okay.
at ASU Mountain Home. When you come, the food pantry is in Godus Hall, which is the Health Sciences building.
Okay.
You come to the second floor, you tell us why you're there, and either the administrative assistant that works at the window, she or Sarah Smith, will generally help the students. Occasionally it's me if somebody else isn't there, but they just give us their name and a little bit of information. And the only reason we collect names is in case there's a recall of anything, then we can contact them. We report numbers. We are a member of the Food Bank of North Central Arkansas.
Okay.
We're one of their member groups. And so we report our numbers of the number of people that we serve each month to them, but we don't report names or anything like that.
Being a part of that network, is there a requirement to be a part of that network? Do you have to provide so much food per month, or is it just
No.
Okay.
No, it's really just an agreement with us that we have.
You have an outlet for.
We can, and we can buy food through them at times, and we do that. But we also buy some food at local places that are things that we know the students need.
What do you see a need for the most, and you know, how do people donate?
You can. You
You
want
mean
to talk about
Yeah,
donating?
I'd like to talk about the donating, because that's why I'm here. Julia knows more about the food pantry. And what happened was, at the beginning of this year's backstory, beginning of this year, we were actually in the summer, we were in a meeting, and she had mentioned something about the need for donations. And my wife and I had been saving up to make a donation. My birthday was coming up. I was like, this will be neat. And I was really excited to donate some money. And then when I heard there was a need at the food pantry on campus, I thought, this is perfect. I see these students every day. I understand the need that's there. I've seen it firsthand. And I got with Molly Morgan, who is our foundation, ASU Mountain Home Foundation Director, and I told her about it. And we had brainstormed a little bit about maybe doing a challenge. And so we presented this challenge to the Mountain Home community, and the challenge is really to stock the food pantry.
Right.
So what me and my family have done, me and Jen, my wife, we have donated, or we're matching all donations commutatively up to $500 for the rest of this September. And so if you go to the ASU Mountain Home website, so it's asumh.edu, at the very top you'll see a donate button. And when it'll lead you to actually our foundation website to donate. And one of the funds, I think it's the second one, is a food pantry. And so you fill that out, put your donation in. In the description, you can put Shirley Family Match or Shirley Match, and we'll know I'll match it up to $500. And we haven't met that goal yet, actually. The last time I had talked to Molly, we might have by now, but the last time I talked to Molly to get the numbers, she said it wasn't quite there. So I'm hoping that you guys take all my money.
And, want your money.
I know, yeah. And I did get a few, like my brother screenshot the amount he sent, and he said, "Pay up, sucker." So
Now, aside from money, do you need specific food items?
We can always accept food items, yes. We do a lot of staples, as most pantries would do. We do canned vegetables. We do lots of macaroni and cheese, hamburger helper.
Non-perishables.
Yes,
Yeah.
we don't do anything that's perishable.
Yeah.
We don't have a way to store that, and we
Yes,
can't
sure. Yeah.
tell that we'll process it that fast. We serve about 10 to 15 students and their families each month.
So it's not only the students, you support the family too.
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
When
okay.
they come in, we give them a bag of food that is probably about 25 pounds of food in a large bag, and it has enough probably for, I don't know, maybe 6 or 8 meals. Probably it's not gonna do all your grocery shopping
Yeah,
for the week,
sure.
but it can hold you over till you get paid on Friday.
Sure.
Right.
And that's a lot of times. I had one of our nursing students came in one day, and actually she caught me, and before we got to the pantry, there were 4 of them that we were helping.
okay.
And the one girl said, yeah, she said, we don't get paid until next Friday, and she's in school full time, but we don't get paid till next Friday, and we have $100 to take care of 4 or 5 of us until next Friday. And that's hard to do that.
Sure,
And so this was going to help them. But we do a lot of non-perishable stuff. We try to provide a lot of breakfast things, oatmeal, sometimes Pop-Tarts, granola type things, some pancake mix. But then peanut butter and jelly, we do things like that. And but we also, if students will tell us, we like to provide diapers and personal hygiene
Oh, okay.
items if they have a
Doesn't
need
have to
for
be
those
full
things.
food related.
No, I mean,
that's
we're
good.
happy
Yeah.
because those things are expensive if
Sure
you're
they are.
trying to go buy things like that for a family. So we're happy. If we have it, we are happy to share it with our students. And sometimes they tell us specific things. Well, I really needed this certain size diaper, and we'll go get it. Sometimes we have toilet paper.
Yeah.
Whatever they need, we're going to try to do that.
So if somebody's out there watching and they say, well, I want to help, maybe not with some money, but I can go buy things for you. Can they call you and maybe you guys have maybe a list somewhere that they could help you?
We do have a list.
Oh, okay,
That's
good,
what I had
good.
shared
Yeah.
Okay, good.
at the beginning of school with faculty. So yes, we have a list that I'd be happy to share. They could call me, Julia Gist, at 870-508-6154.
Okay.
Or jgist@asumh.edu.
And we have a number of 508-6266 up there. I'm not sure what contact that is.
That is another person
That's
that
another
works.
person? Okay,
Yes,
so
that will
don't worry
work too.
about getting a hold of Julia per se. Somebody
Those
will answer
numbers
the-
are good.
Okay,
Yeah.
good deal. Good.
So what days and hours is the pantry open and available?
If we're at school, the pantry is open.
Okay.
It's generally open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and they just have to come, tell us the need, and we are happy to help them.
That's amazing. I know from experience, I work for a college, and we also have a food pantry, and it's sometimes, you see the students, they put all the money they have just to pay for classes.
Yes,
And,
they do.
and
Well, and it really, I think, what separates, because we looked at different things to donate to, and it really makes you want to help people that are helping themselves.
That's
And
right.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what we see. A lot of our students, like Julie said, they're non-traditional students. They're going back. Maybe they worked, they got laid off, or maybe they, tried it one time and they're coming back, and they're really working hard to get that degree, that certification, whatever it is that they're there for. And you want to help people out that are doing that,
Yeah, yeah.
and this was one way to do it. There's a lot of ways to do that, but there was definitely this was one way that we found that would benefit the most. And I'll tell you, from someone that's going to donate money, she goes too as well, right?
she's a fan.
Yeah. One thing about donating that bothers me sometimes is the amount of middlemen. And
Oh, yeah.
with this donation,
Yep.
we don't hire a worker. There's no, every dollar goes straight to the food, to the diapers. We have a room, but it's already there. So there's nobody's salary this is going to pay for. So every dollar you donate goes to helping directly the student, or goes
Yeah.
directly to helping the student.
And
That's
what's
awesome.
nice about it, I think, is the equation that it's temporary.
Yes,
You're helping
yes.
somebody that wants to help themselves,
Yeah.
and it's a temporary situation,
Yes.
not
Yeah.
long
Oh,
term
yeah, not
forever.
long-term. Yeah.
Because they're in there for a goal, and they're
Oh, yeah.
in to finish their schooling, to get out and provide for themselves.
Yes.
So that's good
when,
too.
When we first talked to Jeff Quick at the Food Bank of North Central Arkansas, I said, do you think we could do this at the college? And he said, Julia, you are exactly the people we want to
Sure,
help.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because we know this is an interim thing for your students.
Right.
They're working to be able to support themselves.
Yeah.
And
Right.
many of them want to give back when they have
Absolutely.
the opportunity
Yeah.
to.
Well, we appreciate you guys being here, and
Yeah.
we always have the door open for you to come back and update us on how things are going,
Sure.
or if there is a need that we can help you with.
Oh, yeah.
So we
Sure.
appreciate you, and good luck.
Thank you.
And hopefully that your pantry will be completely overflowing.
Yes.
How's that?
That's
I
good.
would love to fill up our shelves.
Yes,
That would
yes.
be great. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Up next, we have Chase Baker. He's from the Donald W. Reynolds Library. We'll find out all about their upcoming things that they've got going. We'll find out about that in just a few minutes. Stay with us.